Hello and welcome to Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits episode 142. My name is Meg and I will be your host. It's October 1st, so there is a lot going on for Bad Wolf Girl Studios right now. We have been talking about the unicorn pattern for ages, it feels like. And finally today the hat and cowl pattern is available for purchase. On Ribbler, it is the hat and cowl, so it's the last unicorn hat and cowl. On Etsy, it's the last unicorn hat and cowl, and on Ravelry, it is the last unicorn sweater hat cowl. And it is, on Ravelry, it is all the patterns that will be released, so the hat, cowl, mini, and adult. So that price of $10 includes all 4 patterns, plus the charts are applicable to the free download, which is the ornament pattern. There we go. And then on the 13th, the PDF will be updated and it will have, sorry, the 13th, I think I said that, the mini sweater will be updated into Ravelry, and on the 31st, the adult sweater will be updated into Ravelry. I'm trying very hard to get my sweater done, but again, I've had to deviate for test knit, and then I got distracted, and then I got super distracted. So I'll explain all that in a minute, but yes. So the hat and cowl are available today. You can get your single hat and cowl of Etsy or Ribbler, and then in Ravelry it is the entire bundle. I think that's everything. I'm drinking iced tea because it is almost 1 o'clock, so I'm doing this much later. I wanted to make sure that all of my PDFs were uploaded and updated and working for Etsy and Ribbler and Ravelry. Yeah, Ribbler just had an update, and there are interactive cowls? No, charts. And there are interactive charts that you can work with. So I make the chart and then you can go along and click each line and follow it up. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I'm so excited. So for the hat chart, that is a clickable chart. For the cowl, it's a regular image that is in there. And as I go through, I will add another clickable chart for that. But I just learned the chart, so it will be updated. If you purchase it, it will show up. I'm so excited. Ribbler is doing a fantastic job kind of bringing all of the knitting into the 21st century as far as PDF patterns and what they can do. I know Knit Companion's been a thing for years. I never got involved in it. Paper patterns are fine. I just print them out and cross them off and mess them up and write on the back and recycle them and go again. But this PDF is kind of doing everything that I like to do on patterns, and then it's just start over and I just clear everything and we go again. So it's really, really cool. I have a Ribbler review that I talk about Ribbler in my last video. It was uploaded last week. And this week I have the Colorwork Bible video coming out and the Moite eyelashes, which I'm wearing today. So lots of videos that are going to be done and uploaded. I'm hoping this one will come out on Friday the 2nd, and I will publish the eyelashes and book review on the 1st. I'm drinking iced tea quite rapidly because I finished my coffee already. I had salted caramel from Bones Coffee Company in my I'm dead before coffee mug. I swapped to my cold mug. It's just plastic, so I try not to put anything too hot in here. But it's my cold mug and it is just iced tea. Louisiana iced tea from the supermarket. I love brewing tea and then drinking it like you do. I do have some notes that I want to talk about. So there is the Christmas in July knit along ending yesterday. So I will go ahead and start pulling prizes from all the different places. We have the Instagram for the giveaway. I want to make sure I look into anybody who messaged me to add their piece as well. So yes. That ends. Prizes will be drawn over the next 2 weeks. I'll get that kind of rolling and get them out. My colorways are going to get renamed. So quick shop stuff. J.K. Rowling being horrific as ever. Coming out with a new book that doesn't sit well with me. I will be kind of giving a facelift to the shop. Some of the colors have already gotten new names. So what was Forbidden Forest is now Loki. What was Golden Snitch is now Honey Lemon from Big Hero 6. Whom else did we rename? A couple. His owl is now the Great Protector from How to Train Your Dragon 2. Felix Felicis is just Lucky Potion now, or Liquid Luck. Yeah, so there's quite a few renamings going on. I'm going to continue through with that. Black Lake is now Black Lagoon. Just because it was brought to my attention that, you know, it's still hurtful. It's still hurtful, and I agree. And these have had their names for years. Before these recent incidents, and I think that it is a good time to kind of shift and cleanse a bit. The images will stay the same, so that should help you in this transition of seeing things go from Night Bust to Spellbook. But the picture's the same, so I'm hoping that that will help us go over. I haven't gotten them all down yet, but I have started, and I hope that it helps a little bit. Yeah, I would also like to start taking a portion of the proceeds, see if I can't, do 20% of every month to donate to maybe the Trevor Project off of Ravelry or Etsy, anyone who buys the Harry Potter patterns, knowing that it would go forward into something that would help others and individuals. Just more thoughts that I have. So that's kind of what's going on. If you've noticed, the names are changing, but the color looks the same. That's why. Yeah, I'm looking at my notes. Yeah, okay. I think that was everything that I had on my note sheet. We have a unicorn cow starting. I did have mini skeins up. They're sold out. Sorry. If I put them back up, I will let everyone know. But these, I'm doing everything, hand winding everything. So it's going to already be time consuming. So I started with a very small amount to do. I am going to finish here and probably zip up there and start that. So yes, those are sold out. But the full skeins for the cowl or hat are also still available. I have done a little, and I didn't bring my notepad with me, I don't think, but I've done a little bit of an experiment. Where's my experiment? Here's my experiment. I had a 28 gram mini. This is 8 grams left. So this is a 20 gram mini. Looks like a big belt right now. So what it is, it's 3 stitches across, and then we have in here somewhere was 100, 200, 300, 400 stitches. 440 stitches, I believe, is what I got up to. And what I did was I would knit and then count how many rows I had done of 3 stitches, and then measured my ball and figured out how much was left and then how much I had used. So for 3 rows at like 144 stitches, which is the largest cowl size, 3 rows of your purple will take less than 7 grams. So the 20 gram minis will be ample to do 3 cowls if you use like 3 rows, and then 2 rows on the last cowl. So that 7 grams at the largest size with 3 rows instead of 2 or 1. You'll get even more out of it. But I wanted you to feel confident in your mini choices. I would say at the smallest, it was like, I think 120 was where I started. And that was only like 6 grams. So really 5 gram minis, 6 gram minis for like single stripes around should be fine. I don't think I did more than 2 rows in any color for mine. So I probably used 3 to 5 grams as it went a little bit bigger. I'll show that off in a minute. But yeah, so that was my experiment. I wanted to tell you that you should be able to get a few. Now, if you are knitting the 72-inch bust in adult with 3 rows of purple at the largest point in the yoke where you do the rainbow, you will use a 20 gram mini. All of it, the whole 20 gram mini. Every size under that will use less than a 20 gram mini. I hope this helps. So the minis that I did are 20 gram minis. You should be fine to do 2 or 3 hats, 3 or 4 hats if it's smaller. If you're working with not a 20 gram mini, if you just have a ball of yarn, you'll be fine. But single stripes are easy to do with 2 and 3 gram scrap minis that you might have left over from other projects. Excuse me. Haven't really spoken today. So that's everything there. I do hope that helps. And the unicorn cowl is going on between myself and Nina, who is Ine on Instagram, and This Old Knit podcast. And we are doing a anything unicorn narwhal along, whether that's your yarn or your pattern. Shameless plug, I've got a unicorn pattern out. I don't know if you heard. But anything, truly anything is fine. So it is starting today, I believe. Why not? Didn't clear that with Nina, but why not? And away we go. It's going to go till January. Very excited. So that's everything there. Hope you've all been well. What I'm wearing is my Halloween heart, which has little spideys under here. They're under my bust. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. This is, it was Night Bus, it's now Spellbook. But this is a really, really light version. I've washed it several times, so it's a bit lighter than it should come out anymore. And then you got Siren. This one was Oogie Boogie from Vessel Yarn Co., I think. And then this one was a self-striping Children of the Candy Corn that I used to do the candy corn, which is, I used a self-striping because I'm lazy. No, I'm efficient. I'm efficient and resourceful and creative. Ooh, see? Noom is helping me not insult myself. Look at that, but I love those. So yes, this is the Halloween heart. These are just a sampling of charts that you can do. Each one comes with at least 4 options of chart sizes. If you want longer yokes, you need to pick longer charts or do more charts. Like you can layer another candy corn under here before you do the bust split. I chose chart C after the bust, so that's what I cast on for the underarms, and that's how I fit the spideys in there with their little webbies. Oh my gosh, I I'm very uncomfortable with spiders. The larger they get, the worse it gets for me. But these are cute. And the little ghosties. These came out. These are available, or a version of them are available with the ornaments, the spooky ornaments. I love it. Anyway, that's that. Actually, I think I have the ornament. I do! Yeah, so they're a little different. These have like arms, little ghosty bubs, but they also fit in there. Anyway, I'm wearing my Halloween heart. This is a fingering weight sweater, and it has multiple charts and sizes and such that you can choose from. Other than that, big debut. I've been talking about Ribbler for a while. I've got several patterns up there now. I'm working on getting up more. I'm thrilled to see their new editing chart software. I'm gonna go ahead and link my Ribbler review. I'll try to like do the last video type of thing, so you can click that if you want to learn a little bit more. But truly, Ribbler themselves, I'll try to link a video from them because they have a better introduction than I do. So I am going to try to get you to that, but it is opening completely here, October. So if you're interested, please do keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a really exciting website, and I hope that the more love that gets put into it, the more it can do. So that would be wonderful. I'm going to dive right into finished objects, of which I have none. Not quite true. Not quite true. Not quite true. Okay. I have a hoe, I think. So this is my new Halloween Crunch colorway. So this is with about 48 stitches. This is the pattern it would do. This is plus 20 more stitches. So this would be 68 stitches. So you can see this, the striping pattern does change quite a bit. And then back down to 48 stitches, it does this again. So it's hand-dyed yarn. They're not all going to lay the same, and my gauge is going to be different than yours. However, just trying to give you an idea of what it might do. But I'm quite pleased, and move into my first. This is my most recent cast on. I needed a palette cleanser, and I dyed up a 50 gram of Halloween Heart along with all of your 100 gram ones. I have 2 left in the shop, and they come with a bright orange mini that is not pumpkin. It's not my regular pumpkin one. It's a one that's made for Halloween Crunch. So I am so close. If I had worked on it last night, I could have gotten it done, but I worked on the test instead. So, yeah, am I doing this right? I think I am. Yeah, so you can see that they do pool the same way. If I had thought to like just put the thumb on the front so that it would have been the back, they would have matched. Just didn't think of it, but the thumb's done now and I'm not ripping it out. But yeah, so they match this way, but not this way. That was such a missed opportunity. Oh well. But they are really cute. I am loving them. Boop, boop. And I am working off of my Beneath the Mountain pattern, but I just did not do any of the pearls in the pattern. I just used all my numbers and knit the fingerless gloves from there with the gusset. I have another version in that pattern where you just kind of like make a hole, like a buttonhole almost for your thumb. If you're intimidated by making and putting stitches on hold. But I am really pleased with these. I tried to do them a little bit longer than I normally would, just so that when I drive, I have something underneath here, because that's kind of the goal for these gloves, is to shove them in my teal jacket so that they go with it, and then have gloves for the car. And I just used this scale. It's perfect. The Scales Progress Keeper that went with my mermaid holiday party with Georgianne's bag ages ago. Oh my gosh, that sock set was years and years ago. But yes, so I'm very pleased with them. It's very comfy. I did fingerless because it's easier in the car. Plus I have a heated steering wheel in the Kia. I'm lucky. But these will be perfect to just like really quick have in my purse for when I'm cold. And here's the cake. I love the blues and greens. These are 5 non-repeatable skeins. There it is. 5 non-repeatable skeins that I made. And it's currently in my Slipped Stitch Studio Souffle Girl bag. This was from years ago. And I bought it when they did a Doctor Who update, and I haven't seen it since. So I'm really sorry. I use it all the time because I love Souffle Girl. She's my favorite. And this is perfect for walking when I walk the dog and I knit. So I do use it all the time. From there, in another Doctor Who bag, this is my Cybermen, Weeping Angels, Dalek floral bag from Lila Styles. And inside is the Exploding TARDIS. She does really fantastic bags, and more recently than these has been doing the ones with the embroidery on them. So I've got some gorgeous styles from her as well from that. Out of the NYX, which looks more like this, not this, but still. So you can see the colors. The NYX color from Dragon Horde Yarn, who's Tristan. My darling spooky girl. I am knitting myself a nice oversized high tide sweater. But I am going to be probably doing, no, maybe I'll do the lace at the bottom. I think the lace actually would look pretty nice with this. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll see how I'm feeling once I get down to the bottom of the sweater, if I feel like doing lace or if I feel like doing ribbing. We shall see. But it is coming out really nicely. I think if I just throw it on here, you can kind of see how it'll look against my skin tone. I think that'll just be so wearable. I say this all the time. It'll be so wearable, and then I don't wear it. This, I think, will be so wearable. And I'm kind of mentally preparing for my birthday with this. So that's December. I've got time. Love it for Halloween, but don't think it's going to get done. I am under the sleeve split by 5 inches or so. Not a ton. Don't think it's really, I did alternate up in here a little bit. I did swap over to the next skein and I alternated for a few rows, probably right around here or so. I can't even see where I alternated. And now I'm into a new skein. I can ever so slightly see some flashing, but I think that's more the camera doing magic on it than, here's the back. Yep. So this is the High Tide. I am knitting one size up. All looks quite big right now. Bigger than they normally do when I hold them up. Odd. I probably should throw this on a cord and try it on, make sure I'm not making the size too big. I do want it oversized, but there's a distinct difference between like how much ease you have in it and when it stops looking good. So I'll throw that on my super long cord and try it on soon. I took it to my sister-in-law's baby shower and just sat and knit, and I got from, there it is. So I picked pink because she's having a girl. So from here to here in a day, which I thought was great. I'm very pleased with it, especially in a fingering weight sweater. I think I had 3 or 4 skeins. I have 4 skeins. One I think I've already used in the back and shoulders and front. The second skein is upstairs. The third skein's in here, and the 4th skein is there. So I do have enough to do the whole body. I should be totally fine. Typically I can get away with 3 skeins or just under 3 skeins, like depending. So my gauge is quite loose like that, just saying. I love iced tea. In my What's It's Galore socks, not my Felici, in Felici What's It Galores, I am about to cut in my heels, and I guess I could do that on camera for Vlogtober. I don't think I actually planned on doing Vlogtober because I literally do the same thing every day. So I might have weekly Vlogtobers where like I collect everything that I do for the week, throw it into a 15-minute video, and just give you an insight of, you know, like what I like to do. It's not going to be a ton. Maybe painting the house at some point. So I don't know. But yes, so these will be cut in soon, and then I'll have heels, and then I'll have socks. So excited. Yeah. These could have been done. I was distracted. They're not. They are in my takeout bag from Simply Serving. Just boop in there. And they're actually, this takeout bag is super squishy. It's like firm. No, it is linen-ish kind of on the inside. So it's sturdy. It's sturdy yet squidgy. So, and then it sits, which I like too. You can also clip it on things. If it had a tag along, which you can clip onto this, that would be another good walking bag for me. Speaking of walking bags, I usually jam my wrist into this. It's almost too small to get my hand in, but I still manage it. This is a Pneumatic Yarns Halloween bag with my Pneumatic Yarns socks. And I knit some more. Again, I did not move the progress keeper. Gosh, I gotta stop doing that, because I can never remember how many stripes I got done since I last saw you. All I know is that this is marking where the heel is. I've got to get a progress keeper. Hold on. Hold on. Got one here. Got one here. Well, now we'll know where I was. So this is going to be where I am now. I think I got maybe from here a little bit further. Maybe I just did one stripe. I did take them on a walk. And if this is, then I would say 2 more stripes. So a green and then a black, and then we're done. Green and then a black, yeah. I think the oranges are supposed to match up, so perhaps I'll go to the next orange stripe and then I'll finish it off. Which means we're on a green. So it's on a green, it's on a purple. We'll see if I want it that long. I might stop it at the end of the greens. Yeah, the stripes have kind of gone off kilter. It's hand-dyed self-striping yarn, so sometimes they don't completely match up. That's okay. I have my black ready to go. I had started a toe. I think I'm going to rip it out and just take the yarn for the heels and cuffs. I have been working very hard. I think I had finished the body the last time I talked to you, and I just had sleeves left. Well, I've gone ahead. I have a little Christmas tree over here of progress keepers. Look ridiculous, but I don't care. So I have done one sleeve. It is long sleeve, nice cuff. I have if not woven in, I've clipped and tied all of my rainbow ends, so I no longer have a rainbow tail here. And then I have started my sleeve, and if I could just get my test done, I could definitely get this done for the adult release, which will be October 31st of this month. If I had progress stabbers, can't think of the name. If I had that, I would throw this on right now. I just don't want, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. Look at these, look at it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And it is nice and long sleeve, so you can kind of picture it with me here. Mine, I knit, I went up in my yarn, so my gauge is a little off. I used the Brava 500, which is worsted. And so with my gauge, it was a little bit much. I ended up doing a knit 4, knit 2 together, around about 3 rows in, knit 4, knit 2 together all the way around, and then began decreases. And then I realized at the elbow that it was still too big, so I continued decreases. As you can see, it continued decreasing. And that worked out perfectly until it was like a little big. I tried to make room for my watch. So it was a little big, and then I did the ribbing with a 4 to pull that in nice and tight, but still have it be enough that I can just fit it on my hand. I am super excited for this. I used rainbow scraps from different Brava. So I have like Pucker, Orange, Caution, Alfalfa, Marina, and Lady Slipper. Mint is my unicorn. And then I have the purple. I never remember to look it up. I think it's Lilac. And then I have, this is Marina again. So this one's Tranquil. And the whole thing is an eggplant. And it's very cozy. I think it'll be even cozier once I block it. And the color work will come out even better. So, oh, okay. So I'm wearing the Halloween heart. I had to share using black as my main body color. Make sure I haven't lost any stitches. I have not. Using black as my main body color, I am knitting the Halloween heart mini. So I'm just going to tuck in my ends here, turn it around. It's meant to go this way. So, as with my Halloween heart, oh my goodness, I love it. Let me see if I can fold it. Can I fold it? Yeah. So you can like picture, yeah. So you can picture how these charts could like 2 different ways of doing it. So this is the mini. I am knitting the 3rd size. It has the skull keys, just a little ooh. And I did some mini stripes in the beginning. You don't have to stripe in the beginning. You don't have to. You could just do them in your background color. I just like to, so I do, but you do not have to. Oh my God, it's so cute. Yeah. So this is for minis. Very excited. I am trying to get it done for her for Halloween. It's already the 1st. I am a good way into the body. I actually had started the ribbing and then realized that the proportions did not look right. And that like this sleeve split to body just was not enough. So I think I need another like 2 inches and then yeah. So I'm just going to make it like a tunic basically. And then I will do long sleeves and that will be that. And I'm so pleased with it. So this is going to be coming out in October as well. I'm working on getting this done so I do have cover photos for you. My test knitter is also making one for her little girl. She chose the ghost yolks. Oh my word, it's so cute. I'll put in a photo of her. She got a flat lay. I never think to get a flat lay when I do the sleeves. I'm always so excited to split that I never remember a flat lay. I've got to start doing that because it's so beautiful. So she had the flat lay, and like, if you could just picture how cool that would have looked to see it all flat. But yeah, so all these keys would have looked really cute, I think. Really, really cute as a flat lay. Yeah, so this is the Halloween Heart Mini. There are 11 different ways, 12 different ways to do this. There's one where you could just choose this, and then instead of doing this, you swap it out for the word boo. And so that's in here, and then you can choose to do more under the arms. And there's some suggestions of like shorter yokes are better for smaller bodies because it kind of creates like too much fabric here, and then they'd kind of be like this. But if they are really little babies and they're not moving much anyway, it's not going to matter that their yoke is a little long because they're just probably going to be cuddling in their little bassinet or something. I don't know. Yes, so the mini Halloween heart to go with my Halloween heart. Well, not mine oh gosh, I'm losing stitches. Not mine per se. It's gonna be my niece's, and then maybe I'll get it back. I dropped a stitch. I'll fix that later. I'll fix it later. Okay. But yes, so I'm very excited about that. I think it's super cute. And I can't wait to work on it more, but I do have things I have to do first. I talked about all that. I did actually get around to in my Slytherin bag that I got from a D-stash from Vegan Jilly, who is, oh, she's got a different name now on here, but Jillian, and it's chicken boots. That's it. The bag itself is chicken boots. And I actually, I had that green kind of Forbidden Forest in there for ages, and I just was not picking it up. So that colorway is now Loki, and I have ripped it out. I'm going to redo something new with it, and I think I'm going to be much happier with it. I have a puppy. Gypsy is just barking at something. Okay, come on. Hello. Oh, no, this one first. See, she knows where the goodies are. Yeah. Nom 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 nom. This is Gypsy, my GSP. Trying to get her to look cute. Trying to get her to look cute. Okay, take it. Nom nom nom. Okay, that's all the treats I have. Good girl. I'm almost done, so she'll be happy that I'm almost done. So I did rip that out. I do have a wish to cast on something. I dyed these orange things. I just think it's going to be a nice, like, brownish orange color. I have not figured out what I want to do with them, which is driving me mad. At first I thought of Sabrina, and then I thought maybe like a Halloween heart type of thing, and then I don't know. I'm so torn, but I want it so bad. Does that make any sense? And then I thought maybe, because I have 3 of them, maybe I could just knit a cardigan to go over some of my Halloween dresses and bring them into like the cooler weather. Or I could knit a, Andy Satterland does this really beautiful chuck sweater with long sleeves. I could make long sleeves on the chuck sweater, and like that one is kind of like a retro fit, so it's a cropped body and has cables down the front, and that could look really cute over one of my Halloween dresses, or like black skirt. So I mean, I really love the idea of the chuck sweater. I don't know if I have it in my brain to do cables. But that is where I am right now, is I really want it. Just don't know what I want to do with it, but I really, really want it. So that's kind of my wish knit for this week. And I think that's everything that I physically knit on. Next is Mr. Postman, and then I will I will close out. So I got a gift from Ribbler because they're the sweetest. So this is Ribbler. And they just kind of say that they hope that I will continue to help shape the future of Ribbler and the entire crafting community, which I just think is so sweet. I got these awesome stickers, which I think I need to add to my phone case, and my art book. And then, this is so relevant, it's a bag. Just a really nice cream tote with the logo on there. It's Crafting Revolution, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so pretty, and it's gonna be perfect. I actually am just using a Holy Redeemer Hospice Care, which doesn't make me feel fantastic when I read that, for my Halloween heart. So I am going to swap this in, and it's going to make me much happier every time I read that, rather than that. That bag needs to go away. But yes, so thank you, Ribbler. I absolutely love my bag, and it's going to bring me bunches of joy. Absolutely. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Their opening and release, I hope, goes very smoothly. But so far, everything looks pretty good. Maybe I'll put my unicorn sweater in here because it's kind of big, and I feel like it could hold it. Yeah, I found the third ball of my unicorn. This is Eggplant Brava 500. And so this, I have a lot. This is the second sleeve, and I'll be fine. I have plenty. And then I was thinking, I gifted the little unicorn cowl to my niece, but Gypsy did look real sweet in it. So I was thinking that I would knit her a Halloween, a last unicorn dog sweater. Am I the weirdest? I can't help it. I can't help it. Yeah, I said it out loud. Now I really want to do it. And I want her to match me because I'm a super nerd. Yeah. Because the dog can't fight me on this, and I have no guarantee that I would actually end up with a child that would wear purple. I have no guarantee of that. So the dog is my my victim, my love. Yeah. So I things I want to get done. The socks would be great. Get them off my plate. The gloves, that'll be like an afternoon. I have like this much more. So those gloves, the little bit of the thumb, throw them in my pocket. Happy as a clam. The Halloween ones, also, it's October, so now I think I should get those done. I am going to try very hard not to cast on anything at the moment, because I still want to finish my sleeve, and then I want to finish, or maybe I want to finish the Halloween, and then I want to finish my sleeve. Either way, I have goals that I want to get done. In the meantime, I've been looking into Babble. In the meantime, I've been looking into doing a master's in 2D and 3D animation. So it's just been a lot to take in, and a lot of thinking that I haven't done in a while, truly. And then we've kind of finished the garage. So look, there's nothing in front of my stuff right here, which is nice. So I can reach all my baskets, and I've actually like swapped in, yes, it's this one on here. This is all my DK weight stuff right now. So I've got my blacks, and I've got a really nice version of Queenie that failed, and now I have it. And this is one of my pumpkin colors from my Sabrina, and here's some tans that I want to make like a void shawl basically out of, or a oh, it was one of the first ones I did. Oh, I'm not gonna remember what it was, but it's very cozy. Oh, it's not the Age of Present. I'm gonna have to look it up. I can't remember what it was. I think I have a project page for it. But if not, it would be in my queue somewhere, and I should be able to find it. I think that's about that. It's been a joy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. Happy October. if you're interested, keep an eye out for my Vlogtober. If you are not, that is fine. If you are looking into more patterns, there will be a Christmas minis coming out. And those I would like to actually ever so slightly alter so that you can make cowls out of them too if you are not a mini yoke person, if you're not doing sweaters. So I think a holiday cowl bundle of maybe like Halloween and Christmas jammed in together with like, you know, fall and winter themes. So like all of my different charts that you could do for that would be in there. Again, I'd have to like basically plug in stitch by stitch into Ribbler, so that does take a little longer, but having an interactive chart does feel very worth it to me for you. And then the chart is saved, so it's not gonna like go away after that, which is good, because I don't want to do things 8 million times. Yeah, it's been really fun. I hope that you've had a good time, and I will be hopefully talking to you sometime next week. And if not, I might be doing a bi-weekly schedule from the fall on, especially if I'm working on applying to grad school. So things have just been kind of up in the air. I've got that deadline that I gotta hit by like next week. So after that, I think I'll be able to go back into like weeklies, but as always, thank you for your patience. And yeah, so thank you. I hope to see you soon. Reminding you and myself to take it one cup at a time, no matter how large that cup may be. And I'll see you next week. Bye.